Alright guys, let's cut straight to the bullshit. I'm gonna tell you my predictions. UFC Fight Night, Carlos Prates versus JDM. I'm gonna let you be for real. This is what's gonna happen in the fight, bro. Boom. JDM probably already seen this fight 50,000 times or some shit, looking at Carlos Prates, okay? This is the fate that is literally gonna be waiting for JDM at this fight night, okay? He's gonna get slimed out, and he's already know what's gonna happen, okay? I love JDM, and I'm actually scared of this because okay, I watched this tape over and over again because I love JDM. Okay, I love JDM, and I want him to win. I remember when he fought Bilal Muhammad, and he like put down multiple fucking like combos and shits. Okay, the nice jabs, nice fucking takedown defense, the high guard into the single leg defense. It was amazing. It was beautiful, but unfortunately, this is the worst stylistic matchup you could ever think about if you want JDM to fight. You know what I'm saying? The only worst one is basically like Islam Makhachev, and Islam Makhachev's everybody's worst like stylistic matchup. Okay, but JDM is a close fucking second. I think this is probably worse than if he's fighting like Ian Gary or Michael Morales. Okay, I think genuinely Carlos Prates is like the worst out of the entire top 15 for JDM to fight because he's just so tall and dangerous. Okay, this guy is just a demon, like literally a fucking crazy fucking demon. Okay, every time when I see Carlos Prates fight somebody, it is always by brutal slime out. Okay, everybody dies when this guy touches their face. Okay, Leon Edwards, Balamu, not Balamu, what am I talking about? Leon Edwards, fucking Jeff Neil Magny, fucking bro, everybody just heads explode when fucking Carlos Prates hit them in the face, okay? It is insane, dude. And I thought, low key, I thought Leon was gonna beat him. Because I think, okay, stylistically, Leon should be a harder fight for Prates than JDM is. For the simple reason that JDM is kind of a striker first and not even a grappler. He never has like a takedown like offense that's like too crazy or anything. He doesn't have that shit. He never pulls it out anyways, you know. He has a very good like scramble to get out from like dangerous positions. And it's like one of the best assets that JDM has. But he doesn't have any like takedown offense. You know who has? Leon Edwards. Edwards has one of the best strikings. Well, at the time, one of the best strikings at the time. It was very simple, but it was very effective. Again, like he has a very good track record against wrestlers. Okay, he has a very good wrestling background and good striking like close. He has his striking is close enough to Ian Gary. Okay, and and he literally was able to fucking was not able to take down like Carlos Prates. Okay, JDM has no ability to take him down at all. And this is what Ian Gary like does to Shafkat and Michael Venom Page. And Carlos Prates is like overall up against like Ian Gary because like of his superior skills. I think he genuinely like was like not up on the grappling. I think Ian Gary just like beat him in the striking because he was like too tentative, and like he is very much like get in, get out, which is like complete of the opposite of like what JDM does to a lot of people he fights. JDM is usually the guy who just gets into range, fight him, and like literally tries to fucking like box him off his face, you know? He needs to get close and he gets to get personal for him to get that win. But this is literally what happened against like Jeff Neal. Jeff Neal's a guy who's kind of like close in height with Carlos Prates. Like not Carlos Prates, he's very close in height against like JDM, and he has like similar height. Hell, he's even like maybe a bit taller. I think he's a bit taller than like JDM. I do believe. Wait, JDM's 5'11". He's probably the same height, you know. And like he has a similar style, a similar like boxing style. And we saw what happened. Like Carlos Prates has like he's light on his feet. He's very much able to move around. His jab was working. His leg kick was working. His teep was working. He set a lot of things up from afar and just KO'd him when he gets close. Okay. Compare that to against like Leon and like Ian Gary, who he has like a harder time because like they're just a lot. He just similar in height to him, and he's just better at like range control than he does. It's very much like it's very much crazy. Okay, like I think JDM is like the perfect matchup for like Carlos Prates to win here, just because like Carlos Prates he KOs people, man. He just KOs dudes, dude. Like it's the opposite compared to like JDM who gets hit. Like look at this, okay? This is like a close fight. I love this fight, by the way. This is what made me like a big UFC fan. It's like this fight. This is the first fight I think about when I think about like when did I become like avid UFC fans this fight when like JDM just like combos his face and like had an amazing fucking jab, gets the ankles, shifting his like stance and everything, like circling around Bilal Muhammad. That was the best thing ever. But at the same time, Bilal is such a simpleton striker. He's a very simple dude to predict. It's an overhand, it's like a little bit of the hook. He goes wild because he thinks he's fucking like, I don't know, Muhammad Ali or some shit. But like that's the reason why JDM's able to style on him. And I think like JDM does great against guys who are his height and are like a bit of a simple wrestler. I think JDM can literally box the head of like Sean Brady with no problem. Like he would box up guys like that. But like guys who are taller than him, is like that's dangerous for JDM. Remember the fight against freaking like Kevin Holland. Dude, Kevin Holland was a close fight. It was a split decision. Holland's not even that good, by the way. And everybody thought it was a split decision. Okay. People like to say it was like it was clear for JDM. Of course, he landed the bigger shot. But the fact that they were able to make it close for a split decision is already insane enough. And Prates is 10 times scarier than Holland. Of course, without the wrestling advantage, but at the same time, like Holland is not really a big wrestler himself. He has a few like dodge chokes and some shit against like Vicente Luque, but like overall he's not really like the peak of the peak like wrestler. And like JDM is not really a great like offensive wrestler either. And then on top of that, like Prates has like elite takedown defense, not elite, but like it's good enough to get him by against guys who are like kind of like not primarily wrestlers, but like strikers turned to wrestlers that are like quite good. You know what I'm saying? Like grade A level, but not S tier. You know what I'm saying? And that's like the problem, like JDM can just like has to go in, be perfect for 5 minutes, which is not 5 minutes, like 25 minutes he has to be perfect. And he's not knocking out Carlos Prates. Prates has quite an underrated chin. He has a pretty okay chin. Not underrated, but like he's got a pretty okay chin, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't have like a like Benil Dariush type chin, you know what I'm saying? But like that's the danger, right? Like JDM has to be perfect, and he has to like get in close range against guys like Carlos Prates, which is like super dangerous. It's like like rolling the dice to get a six like every single time. You can't get any wrong. You can't make any mistakes. And Prates can't afford to make mistakes. He can literally wait until fifth round for him to win. Like remember what literally happened against Gary and Prates? Like Gary was perfect for 25 minutes, and Gary was a wrestler, and he was a great striker as well, and he was able to just like nullify the ability of like whatever Carlos Prates throw at him. And even then, in 25 minutes, Carlos Prates has elite like cardio enough just to knock everybody out in every single part of the fight. You know what I'm saying? And it's just dangerous like that. I think Prates is gonna win by TKO or KO actually. Yeah, just by KO to be honest with you. I think it's by KO by the fourth or fifth round to be honest, because he does have like sneaky good cardio. He has a really sneaky good cardio. All right. Thank you for watching, guys. Anyways, goodbye.